Lions campus is in a beautiful big townhouse in Marylebone in the heart of London, and we're just a stone's throw from Regent's Park.
There was always a lot of word around town in the mental health sort of space that there was a lack of provision for teens and young adults. For the age group that we work with, which is 16 to 25, it's a key period of your life when you're engaged with education or not. So it's a big anxiety. So it only made sense that we covered education in what we offered.
The mission at Lions Campus is to essentially help young people. We're helping them regain control of their lives and equipping them with the skills and the confidence that they need to thrive.
When you're working with young people, it's so important to have that lived experience so that they really trust you. Half of the team have over 30 years of clinical experience, and on the other half are people with their own lived experience of recovery. There's 3 key packages that we offer here, or sort of programs that we run. So you've got your residential program, so that would be living with us in the townhouse in Marylebone and attending the program in the day. We also then do a day program, so that would just be coming in the day. And we also offer coaching and mentoring services as well.
What we'll do on the first day of the young person arriving here, we'll agree a program. So it's getting to know, what are their needs. If they're, some of the young people are coming with addiction issues, they might have an eating disorder, it might be a general mental health issue. So it's really, I guess, understanding what is that like, us getting a sense for that person. So it's just really, I guess, pulling together a bespoke program.
So I'm Holly, I'm a key support worker here at Lions. I'm also a trainee drama therapist when I'm not at Lions. We play like little games where they'll have to take on a role, and that sometimes gets them to see a different point of view or like get out of themselves, and I think that's really important in recovery. We can become quite tunnel visioned, so I think like it's really nice to sort of get out of our headspace and like get into feeling what someone else might be feeling, or just sort of get out of ourselves, I guess.
My name's Celia, I'm the recovery lead at Lions Campus. So my role is to provide both emotional and practical support to our clients. I also make sure that the day-to-day runnings of the service run smoothly. I also facilitate some of the therapeutic groups that are run throughout the week. We can't recover alone. I think whether it's friends, family, professionals, it's really important to have people that support you and understand what you're going through, and that's why in a place like this it's really important to have those peers around you that are going through the same thing. Take it one day at a time. It's really easy to get overwhelmed when you just think about the end goal.
Before I joined Lions Campus, my life was just really chaotic and miserable. It wasn't a way that anyone should have to live, and I didn't really see a way out.
Addiction, self-harm and eating disorder, and those were all like very central issues for me and really were completely taken over my life.
I was at a point where I was about to take my A-levels for subjects that I was so passionate about, and I realised that if I wanted to do myself a favour, I was in no fit position to be taking them. My alcoholism was really quite cruel. I needed to get help. So I went to a primary treatment facility for 5 months, and I was away in South Africa doing that, and then I came to Lions, and Lions were the ones who actually helped me take my A-levels, and they helped me get tutors through Lionheart Education, and I went over 2 years of subjects that I've been studying in the space of like 5 months, and then did my A-levels, and now I'm at uni.
I'm yet to meet a student that isn't a year behind, that can't be caught up in a very short period of time through working with fantastic tutors who are really inspiring and regain a love of learning in them. And they can very quickly not only catch up but overtake their peers and be in a much better position than they were in the first place.
I think in a lot of ways I really have quite a normal life. I attend college full-time, I'm in the second year of my A-levels, which was something I never thought that I would be able to do. And I actually really enjoy college and I have friends there. I work part-time at Lions Campus. That's something that I also never even considered because I just didn't ever think that was a possibility for me. Before my recovery really started to happen, the thing I wanted most in life was like happiness and freedom. I was so focused on that freedom because I hadn't had it for so long, I'd been like trapped in hospitals and I didn't have any freedom and no one trusted me. And I think when I started to get that freedom bit by bit in a safe and structured way, it was, I think, the joy that I could experience of being able to do all these things that I really had always wanted to, or the things that I had never even tried but I thought that I might like. And it's sort of that experience of getting to be in some ways a normal teenager, which I just hadn't had because of what had been going on for me.
If you sense that there is something wrong at home or something happening with your child, please give Lions Campus a call. You can speak to me or one of our team members and we'll be more than happy to have a chat, talk about what's going on confidentially, and we can come up with a plan and find a route to recovery for that young person.